I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the vampire counts and we're up against the Dark Elves with a really weird build. I was just testing some stuff out and let's see how it worked out. So for my army I got MANNFRED von Karstein on just a horse, dead horse I guess, with just the Master of the Black Arts, summon some zombies, Invocation of the Heck, the Purple Son of Zeros. Actually, I just wanted to test it for some reason. The Sword of Unholy Power and the other stuff of the undead. 2 units of Blood Knights on each flank over here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 units of zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4 units of 5 actually of skeleton spearmen and some graveguard with great weapons. I think I got like 2 or 3 of them. I think only 2. So for my enemy, he's got some spears on each side over here. As you can see, he decided to go a little bit tight on the defense. He's got an eagle bolt thrower. He's got Morathi on foot. Quite an excellent choice. I like Morathi on foot quite a lot because he's quite evasive that way. She can't be taken down and she can put out a lot of damage. Wand of Caradon, nice single target damage. Deadly Onslaught, the Pit of Sage actually, and Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma along with Heartrender and Enchanting Beauty. Over up on the air he's got 2 Harpies. He's got the Helebronai over here, quite good these guys. I don't remember what they do actually, just poison. I think the only extra they have is poison and some better stats than the rest of the spearmen. And 2 Sisters of Slaughter, quite excellent. These guys are pinning down enemies. They're quite highly defensible and they can go on for such a long time without poison, and they're really high melee defense. Their armor is really lacking, but that's another thing. And actually 2 Harganeth Executioners in the back, just as the Harganeth Executioners are excellent. I really like their helmets. Anyway, and I totally forgot that I got the dire pack back here along with 1 dire wolf. So let's hit this road. Actually, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because it takes some time. Over here I come with MANNFRED. I'm just trying to summon a zombie. It just won't go off the freaking thing. Okay, now it went. And overall I'm trying to bring my really slow army to get a wrap around. I hide my Blood Knights over here because that eagle bolt thrower excuse me, would do a lot of damage to me if I stayed close. Alright, let me just fast forward. MANNFRED has taken some damage, but nothing he can't replenish off. And I think this is where we begin. I send my zombies straight up the front lines with some skeleton spearmen, and I'm gonna try to get the graveguard up and around actually, because there's a small gap over here. Also the Blood Knights are moving both on both sides. I haven't still moved my dire pack. I'm waiting for to get him into a really nasty situation where he is least expecting it, but I think I'm giving away. Yeah, I'm gonna move them right now. I think that was all that was needed to do. I'm gonna throw these dire wolves because they're small infantry, not a large target on these spears over here. So my Blood Knights are gonna be free to get some charges in these Harganeth Executioners over here, which is gonna do immense damage. As you can see, we just completely tear down the whole line. Though they did not take that. Okay, they actually took a lot of damage from that charge. That's a lot. Alright, over here my zombies are my graveguard actually. Oh, I got graveguard with seals. Really? Crap, I didn't realize that. And I was wondering, what the hell did I miss? My dire wolves and my dire pack are getting into the back line. As you can see, they're getting a hold of his archers, which is pretty much just a killing spree for me at this point. The front lines are gonna last pretty much forever against these spears. It's gonna be a lot of time to go down. MANNFRED is just doing his things over here. My enemy casted a Pit of Sage over to get these Blood Knights over here. The flag was over here, but the rest of the units were actually over here, so he didn't realize that, and he kinda wasted that spell. The eagle bolt thrower is still operational. I don't have a problem taking it down anytime soon because it's not doing anything. He can't get a clean shot into any of this. Over here it's a complete massacre, just Blood Knights everywhere, Harpies, Warhounds and not Warhounds, dire pack. direwolves. These dark sards are still not able to fight to get their shots off, and we're actually charging into the back of these spearmen. Who are these guys? Some Harganeth executioners. Just are they actually broken, or are they trying to get somewhere? Holy hell, they're actually broken with 50 men left. That's quite decent. We did fine over there. Over back here we're having some Graveguard fighting off the other Harganeth executioners, along with a backup of 2 Graveguard. I think overall in this fight I'm gonna win, because well, it's just 3 versus 1, and that spearman over there, well, it's not doing much, although it's actually poisoning a lot of my troops, but still. Over here I'm trying to get a hold with the Blood Knights on Morathi, but actually they're not doing that much of a damage. She's not a large target, so as you can see I had them here for about 20 seconds, and that's the only amount of damage they did. I don't want to send MANNFRED into a 1v1. I don't have Spiritlets, just because I didn't want to, you know, I don't like Lord Sniping so much. Over here we get a back charge with the Blood Knights into the back of these spears, and yeah, they're not gonna last any more. And over on the left, on the right side, another pit of sage right up in my blob, although it's just cheap troops. Like, if you wanted to cast a pit of sage, it should have been up here on the Graveguard. Yeah, it would have hurt his Harganeth executioners, but I think overall that would be the best choice. So the spearmen fended off. They actually sent the Harganeth executioners, 50 of them, off the map, and they're just gonna collapse over here onto the spearmen anytime soon. The Harpies are still alive. The Blood Knights, as I said earlier, they're not doing that much of a damage to Morathi. I would expect them to get her down a lot faster, but they actually aren't. The other Blood Knights over here are having a problem against the Sisters of Slaughter. They're just all over the place. Like, I can't see, I can't get a clean charge on them. They're fighting some direwolves here, they're fighting some zombies here. They're just scattered all over the map, which makes it a lot hard to just to get some decisive charges. So the Bounce of Power has actually started moving in my favor. That's because Morathi is taking a lot of damage finally from the Blood Knights. So do these Harpies. Another unit of Sisters of Slaughter over here. I just fighting against this tide of Graveguard along with some spearmen, and some more spearmen are gonna come in their back, and I don't think they're gonna like that. Yeah, 36 models down, down to 36 models, and their leadership is waning. So back here I'm trying to get another spearman into the back of these guys, but I didn't realize that I already almost had them surrounded, and yet they're still fighting off all the tide of Graveguard that have been thrown at them. I actually even tried to get some skeleton spearmen over here to help them out, and they're still not going down. MANNFRED is going after the Sisters of Slaughter, just making it, just trying to get some leadership broken. Over here Morathi is trying to defend, just to hide in the Sisters of Slaughter, which honestly are gonna do well. Over here he casted that because all of my Blood Knights were over here. He kinda failed because I managed to pull them back right before that skill dropped on them. And well, as you can see, I just have them surrounded everywhere. I just can't get a nice back charge anywhere, so I'm just gonna try to pull out so I can send these Blood Knights to get a clean charge on the Sisters of Slaughter, as I'm about to do over here. Although I'm struck with Melkoth's Mystify Miasma, although it didn't strike me before I get the charge, so I got the maximum out of it. If I want to escape right now, though, it's gonna be a lot harder, but I'm not gonna try to do that. I'm gonna keep my Blood Knights over here. I'm even gonna bring the other ones, and the tide of the undead, of skeleton spearmen and some Graveguard are arriving as well to do their work. So what remains of my opponent is just a Reaper Bolt Thrower over here, some skeletons, some Dread Spears on this side, and some Harpies along with Morathi. And now MANNFRED, since she is low, is gonna go in and just try to, I don't know, slap her or something like that. And still she's not taking that much of a damage. That Deadly Onslaught is really doing something. Another nice pit of Sage over here, right up on my, well, it's actually, there's actually Graveguard over here, but most is cheap skeleton spearmen and zombies, which is really not that rewarding. And that's how it pretty much went. So yeah, that was a cool, fun battle. A lot of fodder on my side, as you can see. Not a great amount of kills except the Blood Knights and the Hounds down here. Not the Dare Pack itself though. It really got dragged down into a nasty fight. Look at the kills of this Spearman over here, just probably fighting off zombies. Almost 200 kills on a Dread Spear is always a nice sight to behold. And overall a huge amount of kills, but well, it wasn't a quality one. Morathi did well. I liked that she was on foot. It makes it quite hard for the enemies to catch her, because if she gets charged, she's just gonna get pushed back, and she's gonna get up, put off her buffs and debuffs, and just starting giving it back to the enemy. So that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to give a like or a comment, and also subscribe, and I'm gonna be seeing you next time. Bye bye.